it's me, Mrs. Lockman from Boston School Forest, and today I take a trip out to the Central Wisconsin Environmental Station and Minister Lake, and we're going to see an actual, real, working beaver lodge. Fingers crossed that there's some beaver sign down at the pond. What an absolutely beautiful place to live if you're a beaver. Minister Lake, although it's close to Sunset Lake County Park, doesn't have any human neighbors. No cottages, boat docks, boats of any kind here. So here at Minister Lake, there's sign all over that beavers are active. These chew marks are brand new. And when I look at the skull, I see that it has very yellow teeth. It's got very hard enamel, and it's perfect for cutting and slicing right through this tree. In fact, the grooves even line up perfectly. Whoa, here's a part of a tree, well, the whole tree, that's just nearly been gnawed through. And at the base, the beaver marked his territory and said, "I'm coming back for this one." Wow. Beavers don't always need to take down a whole tree. A lot of times there are little twigs that it can take down. Those are a lot easier to gnaw through and also very tender food source. So I've done the polar pond plunge and jumped in icy water before at Boston School Forest, but I couldn't imagine swimming in it every day in the wintertime. So beavers don't worry about it. They have super thick fur. They have these dense underfurs where there's several furs per follicle, and they've got these long guard hairs. Combine that with, well, their scientific name, Castor canadensis. Castor is a type of oil that they produce in a gland right next to their tail, and they comb it through their fur, and that oil makes them waterproof in the cold, icy water. That tail, oh, that amazing beaver tail of theirs is flat, and it includes fatty deposits that they can metabolize over the winter, and that helps to keep them warm. But for swimming, it works as a rudder, and for building their lodge, it works like a kickstand, and it helps them to balance when they're building with mud or chewing down a tree, and it also is their sound of alarm. So when a predator comes near, they can alert all the other beavers by slapping it hard on the water and then diving into the water for safety. So, behind me is the Beaver Lodge, and you can see one of the doors coming out right to this area. There's a little pool of open water, and you can be sure there's entrances down underneath the water and out into the pond, and one on the backside that takes you up into the forest as well. Having more than one door in the lodge makes it easy for beavers to get away from predators, whether those predators are from the water or those predators are from the land. The walls can be up to 2 feet thick, and they're packed full of branches and mud, and beavers are excellent engineers, the second best engineers on earth, next to humans. They have the ability to change the landscape, to dam up rivers and streams, to make new habitats for other animals. Here at Minister Lake, there's no stream going through, so all they need to worry about is making sure their lodge is warm and safe through the winter, and has enough food, of course. tell the slide marks down the hill? Over here and over here? Well, even though I'm sure beavers would like to go down a slide, they use the downhill slopes for moving big heavy branches and parts of trees right down to their lodge. Pretty smart to use gravity to help you do the work. Well, I've been sitting here by the beaver lodge for about a half an hour, and I thought I saw a little bit of brown fur down by the entrance for just a split second under the water. And I remember that beavers can hold their breath for 15 minutes underneath the water while they're swimming. And so it's no wonder that they could be out swimming around the lake and then ducking into their underwater entrances into their lodge, and I'll never even see them. They're one of the hardest working animals on the entire planet, and I have so much respect for the North American beaver. So I'll probably leave the area where the beaver lodge is. I don't want to disrupt them or bother them or get too close for too long, because I know the best thing for wildlife is to stay wild. That's all for this week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.